What if you've been at it for a while on YouTube and you're not quite getting the results that you want?
We're going to talk about some things, simple tweaks you can make to get a lot more results from your YouTube channel.
Stick with us.
All right, so today's video is a little bit different. We're diving into one specific YouTube channel. This is a good friend of mine, and we're having this conversation about her YouTube channel. She's got nearly 200 videos on her channel, and she's not seeing the results that she would like.
You provided sort of a professional audit, so to speak, of her, of what? I mean, what exactly can you look through? What is it you're looking after to help her out?
just looking at what the public sees without even using any professional tools or paid tools to look into the analytics or stats. You can actually tell a lot from a channel. So I was able to go over some things quickly with her, but I thought, let's go a little bit deeper.
Let's review it.
And involve you, bring you along with us.
So here we are on Chris Barney.
Yeah.
So this is her YouTube homepage. This is what people go to.
Yeah, I came and I clicked on the videos page. But yeah, if you go to home, this is the actual home page or her channel.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thanks.
Oh, you're still on twice the speed.
Yeah, because it remembered
from a previous episode. There we go.
So there's a plug. Watch another episode on some YouTube hacks. But I came here to the videos page just because it gives you a good overlook. I often come here to get a good look and feel of the channel. And so this channel has 257 subscribers. If you want to know how many videos a channel has, you can actually just do a search for the channel, and it shows you right here that she's done 172 videos.
Wow.
257 subscribers. I'll just take us back to the video screen that we were on. So to have that many videos and to only have 257 subscribers, she's worried about that. She's concerned about that. And a video that she posted 3 days ago, she actually followed some of my advice here, I can see. This is cool. So she did use a title. I told her not to put names in the videos. She still isn't convinced on that. She put her husband's name in there. Okay. And I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that ATP167 is. Maybe it's something, or maybe it's a file name. I'm not sure, but that shouldn't be in the title either.
Because that could be confusing to a viewer, or a potential viewer, right? Okay.
Okay, so as we look at the whole list of videos here, I look for themes in the titles. I mean, I see that none of them are getting above 2 digits in views. It shows the stats and when the video is posted. We're looking at them in order of posting. So this is the most recent video. And I'm looking at the titles, and based on other videos that we filmed, we talk a lot about the title and how important it is to match it to what people are searching for. So if you're just to take a guess, are people going to YouTube and typing in "beware of the pitfalls that stop you" or "shine the light within"? So these sound like interesting topics, but they're definitely, people aren't typing in "shine the light within."
Gotcha.
Maybe lessons the body teaches you about handling your emotions. Perhaps if we did some digging, we could find a good title, "What the Body Can Teach You About Emotions," or something, but we do the research first.
Right.
And so I can just tell that the research hasn't been done. If we were to scroll back in time, let's go back, a year ago, tapping into the power of your subconscious mind. This one's got a little bit more views than the one before and after it, and that's potentially because that's a little bit better of a title.
Right.
Balancing chakras. Okay, that's so short that you might want to say, and I really don't understand what a chakra is, but I've heard of them before. There's like a head chakra or something. I see the thumbnail. But it might be, how to balance your chakra, or how could you make that more specific?
Think about what a person is actually asking Google or YouTube to tell them. Yeah. How do I balance my chakra? That seems to me like that would be a...
And if that's a type of video that's her husband Bill is going to be making a lot of, then find out how are the variety of ways that people are, how to balance your chakra when this, or I don't know, maybe because there's different chakras, I guess, how to balance the heart chakra is that one. Sorry if I don't know. Okay, another thing that I noticed in a lot of these titles, there's this ATP125, and maybe that's some type of an episode number.
I think it might be.
You see here, all things possible. So I think that's kind of their ATP, all things possible. You don't need to put your name. So here where it says Bill Barney or all things possible 122, don't do that in your title. Your title can be so important, and it's obviously not going to For somebody who's never heard of ATP or All Things Possible, or if they don't know who Bill Barney is, if you're famous, if you've got a famous person on there, like you got Will Smith, that's when you would want to put a name in the title. But otherwise, you don't want names in the title. You don't want episode numbers in the titles. So those are some quick tips that would make a huge difference on this channel. Let's go up and look at the banner. Okay, the banner shows Chris. That's actually my bald head. I was in that room. I'm famous. I'm on Chris Barney's channel. This is sweet. But this is Chris Barney speaking, and so I think that's a decent banner. It's got kind of a few things of what she does, her website there, so that's decent. A great picture there is the icon for the channel. So if people are searching for Chris Barney, they see a picture of her. So that's great. So I think that's the biggest thing that's missing from this channel is a better strategy with the titles. Mm-hmm. Now, if we were to go into the content of the video, which that would be a whole nother series of videos, but I'll give one quick tip. If Chris were to look into her analytics and look at the retention rate or the drop-off rate when people start viewing, see if people are paying attention. You want to shoot for a 50% retention rate or higher. If you're getting...
At what point are they considered retained?
Let me explain a different way. You want...
50% of the time of the video is where they're...
Yeah, if a video is 10 minutes long, and on average people are watching about 5 minutes of it, that's 50%.
That's what I mean. Okay, so it's half
some people can only watch 10%, other people are going to watch 100%.
Yes.
And it will give you the average.
Yeah, so I would be curious, just from my own personal illumination, she has a video that's 30 minutes long, and then there's one that's 15 and 23, and I would be curious, what her, like you say, what the retention percentage is there on some of those really longer ones.
The reason that it's important to know that is because the YouTube algorithm, this automatic formula it gets to decide whether it wants to recommend your videos to other viewers. Mm-hmm. And so if you have videos that have a high retention rate, 50% or higher, then you've got a working formula, and you got to keep making videos like that, because not only will you show up in search when you follow my search strategy, but YouTube will also start to show you to other, that when people are watching similar videos to yours, it will then recommend yours because it's got a high retention rate, and it assumes that people will like your content too.
Now, let me just bring a wrinkle into this real quickly. The kind of what we talk about here is I've been up for a year, and I'm getting, or 2 years, I have 200 videos and I'm getting no results. Do we know what her objective is, what her desired results are? So clearly, if it's on a year and it's only got 21 views, maybe she has had some other results from her business. Maybe she's booked 10 speaking gigs from only 21 views, but she came to you and she wants more views. So obviously she does.
You actually are correct. That is her main goal, is she wants to get more speaking gigs. And so I think having a picture of her speaking on stage in her banner definitely shows that. She wants to position herself as an expert. And if that were the only objective for this channel, she's got a lot of her husband on the channel as well. And I would say maybe it would be a good idea to split. And we talked about the pros and cons of that, because if you're going to split and do 2 channels, that's twice as much work.
Right.
So there's a lot of pros and cons for that. But if that were the only goal, is I want to get more views, get more traction, so I can get hired as a speaker, then you need to do whatever you can to only focus on that objective. And and if you're not speaking in your videos, if you're training like this one here, she's standing in front of a whiteboard, she's teaching principles, and she's going to say, when I spoke at such and such, or she's just going to drop as seeds that I'm a speaker.
Gotcha. So. That makes sense. So tell me about your opinion of her thumbnails. Are these good ones? Are they? They're not custom necessarily, are they? Or
these don't look like they're custom thumbnails. Thumbnails are a big deal. They'll definitely get people to click, and there's definitely a theme. And so if you are a subscriber to the channel and you see something come up, you'll recognize it, because you'll recognize their face, and they use a similar background, at least recently. I recently did a search because one of my clients is an energy healer, and I was showing her examples of what an energy healer's theme of their website might be. All right, so if we scroll down and we just look, what thumbnails stand out to you? There's this second one right here. There's actually some intention there. You can tell that was designed. It's not just a still image from it.
Right, yeah.
So that might be that might be a good idea. If we scroll down, there's a lot of them here that are pretty lousy.
They're just kind of the random 3 that YouTube gives you to choose from.
Yeah, this one, it's intentional, but I'm not a big fan of it. It's a bit too cluttered. There's way too many different colors.
The one above it, if you go back up, looks just like a PowerPoint slide, which is also
it's an hour and 21 minutes long.
Quite random.
Okay, this one. This one's actually, I like it. Yeah. It's a strange photo. I don't know what he's doing. I guess it's something with Reiki energy plucking, which I know nothing about. But he's put his text on the screen there, and I would say that's a good thumbnail. Now, let's just go to his channel.
It's working for him. He's got 1.1 million views. So it might not be the only thing, but...
Okay, so he does that. Mm-hmm. He basically takes an interesting shot, and he puts white text. This one's an exception. That one's an exception. But you see a lot of them. So he's got a theme, and so I would say, as you're looking at your YouTube channel, I would find a channel that you like, and you like their style, you like their theme. Create your own style of thumbnails. Look at examples of success, and you can tell, ooh, this channel's getting a lot of views. This is what they're doing for thumbnails. That's a good idea.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, steal it. That's my motto.
It's copywriting. You're copying.
Right? No, everybody does the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously you wouldn't want to copy it exactly, but you can take the idea and putting white text on top of your thumbnails. Everyone can do that.
And the fact is that I can see from the title of his videos and what he puts on the thumbnail, there's kind of there's some similarities, but they're not necessarily the exact same words.
Okay, let me go back to Chris's channel. I want to show you one other thing you can do. You can sort by popularity. And this is helpful to do on your own channel or to review other people's channels. And you can look and see what are the most popular videos. And then you can look at those. Okay, these ones have done way better than the rest of the videos on my channel. Why is that? Why have these videos gotten 2,000 or 3,000 views compared to the other ones that have only gotten a few hundred views or less than 100 views? And try and figure that out. It's really good to do that on any channel. I mean, if we go to, let's go to Live on Purpose TV. So this is the channel I produce with Paul Jenkins. We've made 177 videos.
Is it possible to stay positive?
It is possible to stay positive no matter what. Okay, so if we sort these by the way, look at the theme of these thumbnails.
Right.
Okay, we use colorful text.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if we sort these by popularity.
Got the outline around him. It's very cool.
We'll see this video has 106,000 views. How to get kids to listen without yelling. So that tells us a couple things. We've made other videos, like look at this. We made this one just a month ago. How to get toddlers to listen without yelling. We liked the topic. It was a searchable topic, and so we did another one. Positive parenting, and this one's done really well. So we've started to do some more on custody videos. So just by topic. But this, I love this thumbnail. I'm the one that personally designed this one. Thank you. And you love it when you create a good thumbnail that's designed well and it works.
And I'm just curious now, is that image actually in the video, or is that just taken from Google Image?
Yeah, I grabbed that image from another place and just used it on the thumbnail. You got to be careful. You got to make sure you have the rights to the images.
Exactly, sure. So not Google Image.
So stock photos.
Royalty-free stuff if it's out there. That's very cool. Yeah. See, and that's more attention grabbing. A little more eye candy going on with the white outline around him. I like that kind of the white silhouette on some of those.
So the moral of the story is you can be a little bit more strategic with your channels and get way better results. I mean, you can be strategic with your titles, with your thumbnails, and if you've been going for a couple of years, hundreds of videos created, and you're not getting results, it's probably just a simple tweak. You're probably comfortable on camera and just wondering, why aren't more people seeing my videos?
It might be worth a minute of Nate's time to look at your what do you call it? Your site, your page, your channel. Mm-hmm. I'm learning right along with you. You probably know more than I do, actually, at this point. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, and if you guys have a need of some professional auditing of your own channel, Nate, what can they do?
Yeah, my website's BeTheHeroStudios.com. I'll obviously link to it all over my channel and in the description and whatnot. That's what we do. We produce channels. We'd love to help you out.